Last week we mentioned that Sega was going to be releasing a mini arcade cabinet called the Astro City Mini, and I predicted some of the games that might be included.
Sega has already settled on 10 great-looking games, but that means there are only 26 slots left.
But what if Sega f***s it up? That's why we're not going to leave this up to chance. This is Future World 2020, and in Future World 2020, if you really want something, then you have to be the one that makes it happen. Some of you made specific game requests in the comments.
I'd like to thank Conrado Javier for suggesting that we petition Sega to add games like Sonic the Fighters, Fighting Vipers, and The Last Bronx to the final game list.
That's just the sort of can-do proactive thinking we like to see around here. So we're going on over to change.org to create our own petition to do just that. Sega's made some pretty goofy decisions lately and we don't think we ought to risk it.
So here we are. What kind of petition are we gonna make here? Let's see. Is it about racial justice, human rights, economic justice? See more. Okay. Women's rights, the environment, family, criminal justice. Ah, yeah.
There it is.
Entertainment. Let's just click on that. Write your petition title.
Okay.
Sega. Add these games to the Astro City Mini.
Maybe I should be a little more polite.
Sega. Please add these games to the Astro City Mini.
Much better.
Okay, continue. Who has the power to make this change? Sega.
That was easy.
Continue. Okay. Explain the problem you want to solve. The Astro City Mini will be the greatest HDMI-ready retro plug-and-play console in the history of America.
And Japan.
And Japan. But not without the following games. We need DOA, Fighting Vipers, Last Bronx, and Sega the Fighters. But especially we need Dynamite Dux. Dynamite Dux was the greatest arcade game of its generation. It was the greatest Master System game, and it deserves to be in the Astro City Mini.
Is it on or in? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Let's just go with in. Please, please, please make it happen. What are you waiting for, Sega? Do you think Nintendo is going to release Dynamite Dux?
I think that's the sort of language that Sega will best understand.
Hey! You still don't have a Sega CD? What are you waiting for? Nintendo to make one?
Okay, upload a photo here. Here's Dynamite Dux.
Okay, upload my picture here.
Tippity tappity. Then publish.
Great, we did it. And we already have one supporter. So there it is, our very own petition to Sega on change.org to get the games that matter most added to the Astro City Mini, especially Dynamite Dux.
If you've never heard of Dynamite Dux, then I don't blame you, because it really hasn't gotten much attention from Sega since it was released for the arcades way back in 1988. It's a side-scrolling beat-em-up that was created for Sega's System 16 hardware, the same hardware that would be used for such iconic games as Altered Beast and Golden Axe.
This game actually came out before Golden Axe.
And it garnered a lot of praise at the time. It was developed by Sega's AM2 division, led by the famous game designer Yu Suzuki, and it's really expressive of that division's game style, with bright, vibrant graphics, upbeat music, and just sheer inventiveness.
This game can be a little weird.
I mean, you play as the world's most violent anthropomorphic ducks, who have to save their kidnapped girlfriend.
Their singular, mutual, human girlfriend. Just let that sink in for a minute.
And is that Colonel Sanders? And what did these dogs ever do to deserve being belted by rocks? And there's Killer Moose.
Mooses? Meese?
There's Sumo Pigs. and the world's greatest bonus stages where you have to fight your partner. You also get a lot of great weapons to use in this game, like the heat-seeking rocket launcher. The Master System version is actually a fantastic port, and while stripped down a bit, it perfectly captures the fun and feel of the arcade original, along with the catchy soundtrack, cool weapons, and some of the best graphics ever produced on that system. Sadly, the two-player mode is not retained from the arcade version. Bean the Duck, or Bin the Dynamite, as he's also known, can be seen in other Sega games such as Sonic the Fighters, another really wacky game created by Sega's AM2 division, and the Fighters Megamix. But the Fighting Ducks have never had their original game re-released on any platform, ever.
Now is the time to rectify that. I've added the link to our official petition in the description of this video. Please join CCP as we fight the system and the powers that be to get the justice that we deserve. And remember, be the change that you want to see in the world. Maybe Mahatma Gandhi never said that, but like me, he lived it. Please, sign the petition. Make this happen. Make Sega put Dynamite Dux in the Astro City Mini. And all those other games and stuff. It's the right thing to do, and clearly the most important thing to worry about in the world, as of right now. Thank you, and namaste. I can go now?